everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make your classroom headers, so what appears up here and right here, in Google Slides. So first you're going to want to open a Google slide. I start mine from my drive so it's saved where I want it to be, and I'm going to title it. So I might put the school year. And after I title it, I can then go ahead and click File, Page Setup, and Custom. And you should be able to adjust the size of your slide. So I'm going to change mine to pixels and 1000 and 250. And once I hit Apply, that should adjust the size right here. And I'm just going to double check because mine hasn't always saved. Let's see, it converted it to inches again, so I'm going to try that again. Okay, perfect. So now you can go ahead and get rid of all of the extra stuff that you don't want, and you can go ahead and add things like you would normally do on a Google slide. So you can add a theme if you'd like, you can add a background, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and change my background. I just find it easiest doing it this way. And I'm going to choose an image that I like. And I want mine to be pretty simple, but you can use what you'd like. So I'm going to go to Google image search, and I'm just going to type in simple white background. I don't like mine to be too busy. Otherwise it's distracting from myself. And then I'm going to go ahead and look through and see what I like. And I really like this one, so I'm going to click on that and click Insert, and then click Done, and it should change it. Now I'm going to go ahead and insert whatever images or text I want. So first I like to start with my images so I know roughly where to put my text. So I'm going to go to Insert Image and search the web. So you can do, you can look for things related to the class. So if I am doing it for my 8th grade agriculture class, I could type in cow, and I might type in cow clip art to see if I can get some with a transparent background. And I'd pick out the ones that I like, drag them in, and they should be set to go. Then you can resize as needed. Another thing you could do is add your Bitmoji. So if you have the extension and you're signed in, you can look for whatever Bitmojis you like here. So you can search, see if there's anything that works. And this one's cute. So you can do something like that. I like the ones where you're kind of popping up the screen. So I'll see if I could find that one. I believe I can find it in pose. So if you don't want any words, you can type the word pose and kind of look through them. Don't see the one I'm looking for, but this one would work perfect. And drag that here. And if it's hanging off the page a little bit, that's fine to leave it like that. It's not going to save. But you can double click on it and then drag these little black rectangles, and once you line it up with the edge of the page, it will turn red. So that looks good. There's nothing hanging out outside. If I double click outside of that, it cropped it. So, oops. We're just going to adjust this however I'd like it. And that looks cute to me. Cow is sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to crop that. And perfect. Now for the words, you can insert either word art or text box, and I just usually use the text box, and I'll type whatever my class is. So I'll put 8th grade ag right here, and then you can change the font to whatever you'd like. So I'm going to make this one fairly large. And, oh, my favorite font isn't here. Right here. Perfect. So if you click on more fonts, you can find more that might work better for you. And actually, I don't like that. I want something a little more, or that stands out quite a little more. So you can play around, kind of see what you like, just as needed. I like this. This is good. Okay, so you can add that there, drag it to wherever you'd like it to fit. And what I like to do is copy this, so Control C, Control V, to copy and paste it, and change it to a slightly different color or a very different color. Once you do that, you can kind of fine tune it, but it makes it stand out a little more. So you can either do it that way, or if you click on the fonts, you should be able to format. You can add shadows, if you like the shadows as well. You can add a reflection and adjust the distance between everything, and so on. So you can kind of play around with those settings and see what fits your needs. So that's a simple way to make all of your headers. And what I usually do is just duplicate my slides for each of my classes and then adjust the pictures and wording as needed. So my second one, I might adjust for my 7th grade ag, and I'm going to have to go down here too and change that. That way you're not having to do quite as much work. You can just kind of fine tune it for each of your classes. This one I might do green, probably a brighter green than that. Oops. Perfect, and that looks good to me, so I'll work on my next one. Once you have them all finished, you can go into File, Download, and then save it as either a JPEG or a PNG, and you could do that for each of your slides. So it'll save the current slide. So if I clicked that, it saved just, ooh, where'd it go? That's weird. File, download JPEG. Oh, there we go. I don't know why it didn't show up the first time, but it saves it as an image file, and you should be able to easily upload that to your class header. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. Where is my, oh, here. No, that's not my classroom. Here it is. So if I go into 7th grade, I can go ahead and upload my file here. I believe I have it in downloads. And then you'll want to drag these boxes all the way to the edges and click. Select class theme, and it updated for you there, so you have the class. You should be able to see it in the class view as well, right here. So I don't like the way mine's looking here, so I might adjust, move things down and a little bit to the right. So you can kind of play around with that, see what fits your needs, and what you like, and personalize your classroom a little bit that way. Thank you.